you're always learning something new and how to do things better and be more efficient at it. Oh, I guess I was probably about 14 and I went and worked in a shop. We lived in South Dakota and close to Rapid City, so I went and worked in a shop, and basically I was sweeping the floor a lot, and then he'd kind of set me down with some easy projects and stuff to work on, and I did that for a little while, and I never really picked it back up till college. And of course in college you're usually poor, and I had friends that were really good at it, and so I worked with them and to make a little extra money, and then from there it just kind of kept going and going through the years, and so I've been doing it pretty steady for the past 6 years or so. I'd say I've done a couple sets of wedding shoes. Those were kind of tough ones. Nothing I'd really tackled before, but I was able to figure out how to build off of a shoe sole, and then I had to build everything on the foot, and so it was time consuming, but it was pretty cool to see the end product. I get a lot of belts, wallets, spur straps, tack, things like that, but the shoes are probably more unique. In the winter I'm out here a lot more because there's less daylight and less things I can do outside, but typical weeks probably 20 to 30 hours, if not a little bit more, in here. I don't have a pile of orders, but I have enough to I don't ever not have an order. So I always keep working on things and try to get everything knocked out as quickly as possible for the consumer, but when it comes to spring and calving and then branding and getting cows turned out, and then in between all that, it kind of slows down in the spring and summer as far as my productivity, but try to keep on top of things. Usually tell people a 2-month turnaround period so that they know that hopefully by the end of that 2 months I'll have it to them. Mostly I do custom orders because then I know it's sold. I don't have to sit on inventory. Luckily for me, being in the leather shop's pretty therapeutic, for lack of a better term. It helps me relax quite a bit. So I can come here, sit in here, and just kind of focus on what I can do right now. And whether that's building a belt or a wallet or anything else, I can just kind of, that's all I have to focus on right then. So it's pretty helpful that way, and it helps me unplug. I have a radio out here, but usually I try to just listen to music and don't pay attention to the news because it's all bad. So I just kind of go about it like that. And same on the livestock side. It's one of those things that, you know, if we want to keep building and growing on that side, we still have to put in the time and the effort into that. And so it's a lot of little things that are building towards the long-term goal of being self-employed, I guess.